Not sure if that intro has been recorded or not, but if it's not, that's the new intro.
Montage.
Идем. Не, так-то прикольная линза на самом деле. Ну или так. Прикольно. Всем здорово, всем привет. Как делишки? Сегодня мы тусим на одной из смотровых площадок в Токио. И это у нас сити-центр. Just exited this city center. About to go to Shinjuku for some car spotting or photo time. This guy right here. How was the lookout spot? How was the lookout spot?
It's good, but there is always too many people.
As usual, yeah.
When it was the COVID,
Zero people.
it was mine.
Zero people, zero tourists. Where is this thing? My latest obsession has been this. That's a really nice ice cream. And the thing that I love about Japan the most is that everywhere you look is basically a photogenetic picture. This setup here around probably 15k, and this is just wildly obnoxious, crazy cool. It's a Venus LIV. Specifically for vloggers. That's pretty cool. What is this we have here? 1.8. Let's put this boy bat on. Yeah, looks like with this one, the picture has gotten much more crisp. What do you say? I wish I can take it with me, but I only have one lens today.
1 hour later.
Now, this channel is basically my traveling channel slash sports slash hobbies, with a slight shift to the automotives, my automotive love for cars and everything that basically has an internal combustion engine. And at some points in traveling, of course, while in Japan, since I'm somewhat already knowledgeable about the culture here, I'll be explaining you some of the little twerks and a lot of different yet sophisticated rules of Japan, since all of them are pretty much hidden. The country is very inclusive, the country is very secretive, and the culture is very still, I would say, unexplored by a lot of YouTubers. Everybody who comes here, they just don't really care about any manners. They don't really respect the rules, so therefore I'm sure that's due to the fact that not many people are aware of what they're doing wrong in this country. And in this video we'll be just perhaps doing some car spotting, and meanwhile I'll be yapping about some interesting stuff in Japan. So this is a freestyle video. It's a late night Tuesday today, so we don't have any events planned, so let's go do some car spotting. G-Wagon. Like, yeah, I get it, it's all cool, but look at this. Diesel turbo wagon. Absolutely clean Land Cruiser. This is a 70, I think. This is Prado EX. Just appreciate this clean refrigerator style doors, or suicide, whatever you call it, at the back. I would drive it day and night. Absolute piece of a beast and machinery. And once again, a car that doesn't serve its purpose. Car that serves its purpose absolutely well. I'm talking about off-road, by the way. It's just fancy schmancy. Next up we have Toyota Purosangue, aka Ferrari Crown. We basically arrived to the Ebisu station for metro, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of ladders just going absolutely nowhere. I mean, very useless sort of information, as well as not sure why there is just this. Yet what's interesting is that I was watching Perfect Days, and here you go. The fancy schmancy Japanese toilets.
Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park.
Never been there, probably will never go inside, but it's pretty cool. And I mean, the thing with that movie is that at first glance it might look like dude is just rolling around Tokyo washing toilets. A couple emotions here and there, couple of women relationships. Takes a picture of the tree. At first glance it might look like something like as if it's just a movie with no reason about happy guy who really lives an easy life, but that's another thing with the Japanese that's another point about the Japanese culture, is that this society has many classes to it. Well, essentially 80% of the middle class is in Japan, and then there is the higher 1%, which is ultra unachievable almost level of absolute perfection in every single way of them living their life. Absolute best school with absolute best grades that are getting in at 99.9%, with fewer students that are just basically absolutely smashing it at the cram schools, which you have to study in for 16 hours a day. Some people do it for 6 years in a row, some people do it for 8 years in a row and never get in. But that's just an example of how a Japanese person really works hard towards getting into that 1%. And that 1% gets him into the highest hierarchy, highest class. Yet there is this guy who's just washing toilets and living the perfect days and just takes it easy, takes it chill. But anyways, there's a lot to think about in this movie. That's all I wanted to say. And as we do walk around here, we're walking by a pretty cool location. This is a sort of a garage. And here we have a hidden gem, a Toyota Century with a bunch of other rare Toyotas, but obviously it's not available to the public. And the only thing that gives it away is this sign, which states in Japanese Toyota Mark II. And a Toyota Mark II is a pretty special car. If you know, you know. And yet again, as I have stated before, this video today, we don't have any car events today, we don't have any sports events, any travel events happening. We're just taking it easy, walking from Shinjuku, or commuting from Shinjuku to Ebisu, and then walking to Shibuya just for a couple of hours of exploration, some car spotting. Yet when there's gonna be some cool events, make sure not to miss it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, likes, comments, everything else is obviously included, because we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. The video about every single GTR that I have counted, and there is over 100 of them that I've counted at Tokyo Auto Salon, is going to drop soon.
Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber.
Make sure not to miss that. And again, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel, because it doesn't cost you anything, yet it's keeps the channel growing. So and another interesting point that we came to, I've never actually noticed it, but this is just a basic, like a river that goes along Tokyo, turned into this sort of a Ninja Turtle sort of a river. And what you see here, it's actually a waterfall that goes all the way from one bridge to another. And I wouldn't be surprised that the next gap like this is also waterfall, but it goes on both sides. And this is the waterfall, which is pretty cool. Another thing that you can't really give away or take away from someone is sense of style, and Japanese sure do have that. The amount of Porsches that I see here, not only the amount, but the way that they're spec'd is just on point. You don't see these kind of specs anywhere else in the world. You probably do, but not on every single one of them, because just obviously there's a thing, it's called tax in Japan, where for any car that you import, like German car, let's say BMW M5, it costs 250 or like 200,000, the latest one. So on top of that, the Japanese person has to pay 100% taxes on that. Obviously, the people who are gonna be buying these people have the money and they spec these cars to the single bolt, absolutely in the best style and full out spec'd. Absolutely every single bits and pieces of the specs, they are there. So that's really cool to see. So I know that most of you guys probably haven't ever been in Tokyo, and I would like to invite you to see how it feels when you're gonna be arriving to the most iconic intersection in Japan, Tokyo. It's called Shibuya Crossing, and here you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
So that was your mini excursus to the Shibuya district. There's always cool cars, there's a lot of cool bars. There is actually one of the coolest nightlifes in Japan as well. A lot of good restaurants, a lot of good locations, a lot of tech stores, a lot of camera stores. So make sure to check it out. So that's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and ciao.